Grind brought to you by the Cannabis Lab. My name is Todd Rosales, and we're live here at the Benzinga Cannabis Capital Conference here at the Fountain Blue in Miami. We have a great array of guests today. I have with me DeAndre Smith, my friend from Tallahassee, Florida. Both of us are Tallahassee school born and bred. Love seeing you here, man. Love seeing the youth get into the industry. How's the conference been for you?
The conference has been amazing, man. Networking with a lot of different CEOs, and they're open and receptive about working with FAMU. So I'm super excited. Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. I mean, it would make sense to have a partnership with the agricultural school in the state of Florida, wouldn't it?
Right?
So it's cool, man, that you get to come to a conference like this at such a young age, right? I mean, my first Benzinga was in 2020. I was 33, 34. You get to be out of college, and it's crazy to me because it's been a while since I've been in Tallahassee, but there are dispensaries there now, which
Yes.
is a real industry. Like, you don't understand the people that I had to buy weed from in Tallahassee, bro.
Scary.
You don't. Dude, not to go too far off topic, and we're getting really casual on the show, but when I went to school in Tallahassee, there was actually a Florida State student that was being used as bait to catch a marijuana drug dealer, like a bigger one. Like, she was the small fish. I guess she sold to a couple friends,
right?
And she ended up getting kidnapped and killed.
Wow,
like, that was the whole thing that was going on in Tallahassee.
Wow, that's sad to hear, man.
It's kind of crazy to me now, coming full circle, like seeing, because I don't know if people saw weed in school, right? Seeing like what it was to actually go down the street and seeing like a sunburn and a true leaf and everything else there. It's got to kind of be a cool experience as a younger kid.
Absolutely. And that's where I come in at. We got to make this opportunity better for everybody. Again, this industry is open. We have science saying cannabis is good in essence, and it helps you. So the more we can get more people acclimated, get their card, learn about the information. That's what Mary does at FAMU. We have an institute called Medical Marijuana Research Initiative. We're grant funded, mandated by the state to educate people on cannabis opportunities and on the good and negative side effects of cannabis. So again, the more doors, and as time prevails and the stigma goes down, more opportunities come up, and then like you don't have to have those scary interactions. You don't have to be used as bait.
Yeah,
but actually can make an industry, make a living, and provide for your family, man.
Dude, it's cool to me, and I think you have a very deep responsibility to educate people the right way on cannabis, right? Because for so long, listen, there's certain ways to use it. There's a culture around it and everything else, but to make pure people have their own personal experience with cannabis and use it the right way, like, it sucks when someone has you overindulge your first time and then you have a bad experience and then you're hesitant to try this thing that works for so many people and works well. Obviously, we just had a guest who was treating himself for epilepsy and didn't even realize it. Like, but things of that nature where all of a sudden you have a bad edible experience or a bad flower experience. I love that there are people out there that are willing to start the education early in school, where that is probably one of the places it's most likely to happen.
Right. Especially in a collegiate market. College kids are the future of this world, and we are probably the most consumers, party animals at Florida State and FAMU.
Yeah.
So if we don't hone in on that market, educate them correctly, because again, there are going to be leaders. The quicker you start them learning, getting opportunities, the company's going to grow, and then diversity comes as well, and you get more solution-based things that comes in play as well. So I think that's the best way to go about it.
So tell me a little bit more about the organization. They're helping educate people on opportunities on the professional cannabis industry, getting jobs, educating on the different job paths, because you guys are some of the initial people now where you literally can just all your work experience will be in cannabis. Because one of my favorite things to do is all the people that are here is like, when I see what they're doing, is go back in time and see what they did before. But now you're getting to a point in time where some of these younger kids, it's all they've known is cannabis. So
absolutely. Like, I worked for Truly for a while, did their propagation unit, I led that. So I started cannabis industry kind of early. I did that for 6 months. But as far as cannabis opportunities, FAMU Mary is only allowed to educate people. So for the state, just education, providing different resources, letting the good and bad side effects of cannabis. I also work with SSDP, which is Students for Sensible Drug Policy. We do more policy advocacy. We have chapters across the United States, as well as worldwide. And I'm also an ambassador for SMART, which is the Student Marijuana Alliance for Research and Transparency. That's more networking and opportunities. Right now, actually, if anybody is interested that goes to HBCU, we have the second cohort going up right now. Go to freetheplant.fyi. You can apply and be selected to be in the industry accelerator that I was in. A great opportunity for somebody who's really serious about cannabis. I will say, not everybody who applies get in. We're looking for serious people that want to make change and advocacy.
I'm very impressed by you, man. What drives you to do all this, dude? I remember when I got out of college, I just wanted to make enough money that I can like go to the bar and hang out with my friends.
Oh no, man! That I realized early that's not going to get me anywhere. And
no,
like you were saying,
it gets you doing a podcast in the background of a conference here.
But hey, you have a platform. That's what you need. So a
That's
platform
what they
is the first
tell me.
start. That's the first start.
Okay.
But without the platform, nothing happens. So I think I'm here to make a platform. And, I was talking to Rob not too long ago, and when I started cannabis lab chapter in Tallahassee, get these kids opportunity to understand what cannabis is all about.
Only on game day Fridays. We just do tailgates for Florida State and FAMU football.
Maybe
I feel like if we do both teams, we can alternate and almost get every weekend going.
Why not? That's I need to talk to you a little bit more.
Hey, dude, the event during FAMU homecoming would be badass.
See, you were thinking we had the same mind.
I've been to Tallahassee before.
I know, right?
What goes on?
Without this platform, this conversation doesn't happen. So again, this drives me even more, man. We gotta be in the rooms to make these things happen. But what drives me the most, again, like you said, we have really bad experiences when it comes to cannabis. A lot of people had to sit there and hide behind a dumpster to smoke it, or your parents had that stigma, don't use it, you can go to jail. And there's $1 billion industry that sitting on that minorities and all different people walks of life are not tapping into because it's so still taboo in most states. So my goal is just to make sure people can use the medicine legally and get opportunities in it so they can provide for their family.
Dude,
why not?
That's incredible, man. I love seeing it at such a young age. I'm excited to continue to watch you in the industry, and I hope we get to start the Tallahassee chapter for you, man.
We will. Don't say we will. We gotta make it happen.
We'll get up there. At the very least, we'll do some game day shit.
Right. Awesome. Be lit.
DeAndre, thanks for your time.